Hello. Let me make sure all my audio is coming in. Looks like it's working. Hi. Hi, Holly. Hi, Dippy. I am a teacher on summer vacation. I woke up a little over 2 hours ago. I woke up, was late to watch Linry's stream, and now I'm live, which is why I look like this. Oh well, it is what it is. But I need to do so many manis. I've kind of fallen behind because of this guy behind me. This one. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Here's Raver. Post-surgery, post getting his little medical device taken out so he can be a little bit more free. Hello, Richard. Yeah, so he's doing okay. He's healing up. Say hi there, buddy. Let me say hi. Oh, good boy. Good boy. But yeah, so I'm fully nocturnal. I do this every summer vacation. Honestly, like cannot, my natural sleep schedule is nighttime, or not nighttime, you know what I mean? I'm active during the night. Which is fine because it's so darn hot. Hang on, I'm trying to figure out how I'm using. Oh,
just a happy.
You gotta pause on the hair. It's time for cookie. Did he give you a cookie?
Just a happy.
Come here and say thank you. Good boy, Cappuccino. Cappy, come here. You gotta go. You have to be on camera, honey. That's okay. That's as close as we're gonna get. Good boys. Thank you, Dippy. Oh, I love you so much. Yes, you are very loved. Doesn't he look so nice in his little jacket? The color looks good on you, baby. But anyway. I'm just gonna leave dog cam on while I try to get my hair up here. You're so behind on collab manis. Yeah, same. I've missed quite a few for Glam Nails Challenge. Oh, and their dog. Oops. There we go. I'm just gonna use my camera to do my hair. Yeah, I've missed a few of the Glam Nails Challenge prompts, but that's okay. But yeah, I'm trying to keep up with the collabs. I have my Bakugo hair clip, by the way. Weeb Power. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, that's too high. I put it up way too high. Hello, Sylvia. But yeah, so we're gonna do Weird Manny Squad today. And then looking ahead, I need to do Cindy Hand, which is pineapple theme. That shouldn't be too bad. Then I have a birthday collab for somebody. And then the last two Glam Nails Challenge are Butterfly Wings and Snake Skin. I feel like I can knock those out somewhat quick. But then July, on the 1st, I already have the Great Gradient collab due, and that is animal print. And since I missed, I think it was cheetah or leopard print for Glam Nails Challenge, I'm just gonna do that and do like a rainbow gradient of some sort. I think I'm gonna use actually the hollow taco jellies. I think those would look very Lisa Frank vibes, you know what I mean? I think those would look great with some leopard print. But let me show you what we're doing today for Weird Manny Squad. Of course, we have to make it weird. So I was going between this. I still need to make my double rainbow video. When Raver's surgery stuff happened, I just kind of like stopped. So hopefully I can get some videos made soon. But where is my? I need the button to show you. There it is. Chrome. Ta-da! Okay, so I was going back and forth between a couple of my favorite museum specimens, because that's the theme for Weird Manny Squad, is at the museum. And of course, I love a good dead animal in a jar. Who doesn't? As a biology student, I worked a lot with dead things in jars, so they just have a special place in my heart. So this is Archie the giant squid. He was caught off the Falcon Islands, sorry, back in 2004. Hello, Rahara. Yeah, it's the thing about dead things in jars is they get real nasty and they turn this delicious brown color. You have great gradients and PBS Kids. Oh, I love PBS Kids. What are you doing for PBS Kids? Because I would do Cyber Chase if I was part of that collab. Mm. What's the tea today, by the way? Is Arizona tea with lemon. It's so good. Let's see. I should read Kraken by China Meville. It's about a heist of a giant squid in a jar. Wait. A heist? Like stealing the whole... It's huge. So Archie is... That sounds like a good read. Thank you, Short Nails. I will... You know what? Hang on. I'm going to actually copy this and put it on my little sticky note app that's specifically for random things to look up. I'm losing track of that. There it is. Book Rex. There we go. Got it. You're doing lamb chop. Oh, so I loved lamb chop as a kid. And I watched it every morning before school, and my mom tells me we were pretty much late to school every day because I had to finish the end credits. I had to hear the whole song that never ends before I would be allow myself to be taken to school. So yeah, I love lamb chop. But my brother's 9 years younger than me, so I kind of got like a second round of the childhood shows, which was fun. I like animated shows, so I didn't really mind. But yeah, Cyber Chase was good stuff. But yeah, this is Archie the Giant Squid. He's in the London Natural History Museum, and things in jars get gross, especially when they didn't have bones to begin with, like a cephalopod here. Just look how deliciously nasty he is. If this isn't perfect for Weird Manny Squad, I don't know what is. But yeah, look at these. Look at these deteriorating suckers. But yeah, he's in this custom tank. So the squid itself is like almost 9 meters long, which isn't the biggest squid, like specimen of squid, but it's pretty darn big. And yeah, I just thought this was so nasty and nice. It's perfect for Glam Nails Challenge. I mean, not Glam Nails Challenge. No, opposite. Sorry. Weird Manny Squad. So yeah, that's why we're putting a dead squid on my nails today. Yeah. Here, I'll let's see. This is from some little news site, Atlas Obscura. I don't know anything about them, but I'll send this link if you guys want to read a little bit more about Archie. I'm sure that the London Natural History Museum also has their own page on Archie, but I liked all the pictures easily lined up here, so yeah. He's so gross. He's so gross. Let's see. So yeah, let me show you the polishes in the plan. So I've got these jellies. These are from Cirque. I have rust and camel. So I think I want to do one layer of rust topped with one layer of camel, then paint the squid, and then one more layer of camel just to give it that nice, murky nastiness. The squid itself, I'm going to paint in some Apollo Taco's least popular polishes. This is One Melon Followers, and the floor is guava for some details. And I'm going to freehand it, because I don't have a giant squid stamp. I have a pretty decent sized octopus one, but it's facing the wrong orientation. And I actually have a jellyfish stamp that's in the perfect orientation, but like it's too easy to tell it's a jellyfish, you know what I mean? I don't think I could squidify it enough. But luckily Archie is he's pretty squishy, so I can kind of just paint a blob and call it whatever I want. Or at least that's my plan. But yeah, I'm gonna try and have him span across all the nails. Oops. haven't been doing nail art, but I have been swatching. I finally finished swatching all of my thermals, because thermals, at least for me, are kind of a pain to swatch because I got to paint them on, and then I have to like kind of hang out for a while and go do something to warm my hands up enough to show the warm color and get that nice like thermal gradient, you know? So that took a bit, but I got them all swatched so I can do a little creeper fridge tour. And then the double rainbow review video. My original plan, and actually I wanted to do it last year, and I started too late and then I gave up. I want to do my own color series, like favorite reds, orange, yellow, blues, all that, because I thought that'd be perfect for Pride. But once again, life and time have gotten away from me. Because 2019, when Holo Taco released, is when I officially started my nail polish collecting. So 2024 would have been like my 5 years in.
Believe you've done this.
I know. I know. Hi, Lenry. Hi, Allie. Hello, Fanatic here. How are you doing? Hello, Stephanie. We're putting a dead squid on my nails. 39 months. Hell yeah. But yeah, I meant to do a color series last year because that would have been like my 5 years of collecting nail polish, and I don't know, that just felt right, but oh well. Maybe I'll just start it in July. Like, yeah, it would have been nice to do alongside Pride Month, but meh. You like watching everyone's color series? Okay, because that's good to know, because I do feel like they've kind of died out a little bit. I don't feel like I see them very often. So yeah. I'll start doing color series. It'd be fun to do nail tags again. They kind of came back a little bit and then they kind of went away. That's true. That's true stuff. The little gay in your life, yeah, every month is Pride Month. Speaking of which, Lenry, I love your Animal Pride series. I think it's fantastic. Someone in chat today recommended gay geckos in the MLM colors, and I was like, that sounds so cute. So this is my weird reflection. Look, that's you. My Australian animals plate that won't focus. Isn't that nice? But there's a bunch of geckos on it, is all I'm trying to say. And I was like, I kind of want to do an MLM gecko. Manny. Let's see. Your color series has been going for a year. I have your white film, just need to edit it. Yeah, my goal, what I mapped out before all this stuff happened with Raver, I should get this base coat on and let it dry because it takes forever, was to do like one color a week or so, and it would take up the summer. So June, July, and August would be my color series. And I might still do it. We'll see what I have spoons for. Raver's healing up nicely. You know, there's nothing stopping me from filming it except my own mental state. Which is improving since he's improving, but anywho, I'll try to get around to that. Okay, kind of sloppily put this on. I've been playing so much Minecraft though. That's what I've been occupying my time with. You guys love color series? Okay. That motivates me to do it. If I know people are actually going to enjoy it and it's not just going to go out into the void, I feel a lot more motivated. Random question. I remember you got the pink acetone from Sally's Beauty. How do you think it compares to 100% acetone? I prefer the 100% acetone, not gonna lie. It gets the polish off, you know, so much better. However, my cuticles are very happy with the pink stuff. Like, yeah, it still works fine. it takes a little bit more rubbing with the Q-tip. Like, woe is me, you know. It's really, yeah, the pink stuff's better because it's better for your skin. When Geico becomes a pyramid scheme. Yeah, exactly. Some of your favorites are from brands you don't buy from anymore. That's totally fine. Once they're in your collection, they're yours. You know what I mean? And so you can just be like, I don't buy from them anymore, but I do love this color. It is what it is. You learn too much about axolotls. You don't like that their hats are gills, but it's so cute. So when they flap them, that's them taking a deep breath. They're like, ah. You don't like that you call their fringe. Linnery, obviously, she's one of those quirky girls with the tiny... Do you remember? I had one. Not gonna lie. I had one of those little tiny top hats that was a hair clip, and you put it off to the side, and you just look so cute. You agree? Just curious with it? Yeah. Ultimately, this is much better for my skin, so I'm gonna stick with it. But like, I do kind of miss the instantaneous removal from 100% acetone. You need to finish editing your June rack video that you filmed 2 weeks ago. I feel you. You want to see my June bullet journal? Get ready. It's gonna blow your mind. Oh look, a little piece of nothing. Nothing. Like, I haven't even kept up with my freaking bullet journal. How am I supposed to keep up with life? Linny wears her what is that word? Fascinators on her neck. Uses them to breathe. Yes. Hello, Our Lady. Toothless was moving around earlier. Oh, he's been doing this cute thing. He has this like tiny pot that he dug the plant out of, and he's been sticking his nose in it. Oh, there he goes. Look at him go. Trina, thank you for the resub. Oh, and he's done moving. That's all we get. You know what, short nails, it's not the worst assumption. Breathing is sexy. Y'all should do that. Breathe for me, baby. You gonna swim a little? Come on, show the people what you can do. He's like, that's it. That's what I do. He's so cute. I tell you what, axolotl, like, I knew a little going into it. If you don't know the story, Toothless is from a friend of mine. Her kid took aquatic science her senior year of high school. The aquatic science teacher, I guess, breeds axolotls and just gives them out at the end of the year to the students, which I think is irresponsible, but I'm weird about pets. Like, I just can't imagine just like trusting a child with an animal. But anyway, of course it's her senior year, so she's leaving for college. And so she left for college, left the axolotl behind. Her little brother really liked it and was taking care of it. But my friend came to me and she was like, I know he's going to get bored of it. When that happens, can I give him to you? And I was like, sure. That gives me some time to kind of like prep. I was thinking it was going to be a little bit longer before he got bored of it, but he got bored of it real quick. And I was like, okay. So I adopted Toothless from them. He was in like a little 20-gallon tank, which is technically fine, especially for a young axolotl. So I updated him to this 40-gallon tank and set him all up, and he's got all the fanciest equipment. He's got a water chiller, so I don't have to have a fan blowing on the water all the time, which is so noisy. And of course he's got a really nice filter and like what's it called, like a flow distributor to keep the water slow moving, because they don't like fast moving water. But yeah, he's spoiled rotten now. But my nail journal is perfection. Yes, the nail journal I keep up with. That's the important one. No, Linnery, everybody calls them koi. Everybody looks at them and they're like, oh, those are koi. And I'm like, no, they're just fat goldfish. Like, because people are so used to like tiny bowls, tiny goldfish, right? If you keep a goldfish in a small enclosure, they'll stay small. But if you give them all the room they want, like a 300-gallon stock tank in your breakfast nook, like a crazy person would do, I don't know who would do that, then yeah, they'll grow to their full size and they get big. The chillers are fantastic for axolotls. It was so expensive, so I was like a little hesitant because I was like, is this really worth it? It's so worth it. It's so quiet. It keeps the water super nice. Like, it was a good investment. And the plants are loving him. The ones he hasn't dug up, the ones he hasn't dug up are doing great. Let me show you. So you can see I've got bamboo growing up the back, and then in between the bamboo I actually have some pothos vine that I'm hoping will climb the bamboo once it grows up a little bit more. And then it's a little bit blurred out because of the light, but look at that peace lily. That peace lily is going crazy. It's a very happy plant. Oops. Is that where it was? Yeah. Oh, and by the way, we have a sleeping cappuccino just off camera. Uh-oh. I popped the camera off the stand? Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no. Okay. I have to fix that later. The camera is just, it is just balancing right now. Let's see. Like the rocky tank throws you off to, looks like a koi pond. Wait, rocky tank? I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. I'm gonna let the bamboo grow as tall as it wants to. It hasn't really grown much since I put it in there, so I don't know. I was hoping it would grow, but so far it's just kind of chilling, and I'm like, it hasn't been that long though. So we'll see. But yeah, my goal is for the bamboo to grow up fairly tall and then have the pothos vining all around it. I think that would be gorgeous. Every 6 months, the local news runs a stop throwing your goldfish in the rain. I'm like, yes! So goldfish and koi are breeds of carp. And carp, they're survivors, and they will take over. Yes, plants love some fish poop. That is one nice thing about my 300-gallon pond is that I can just, whenever I need to water my plants, I have plenty of fish poop water ready to go. Oh, did you get to see him? Do you need me to put him back on? My base coat is still drying, so we have some time for Cappy. Let me go back to him. But yeah, please ask me any questions about setting up freshwater tanks or axolotl tanks. You can see my Erwin the bearded dragon chilling down here as well. There's a Cappy! My sleepy dog. Oh, he's so cute. I wish I could get this. It's hard to get all three of them, but you can see a little bit of toothless. Gotta get that Cappy. Okay, let's see. It's dry enough. It's dry enough. Alright, so since we're going to use jellies today, I'm going to actually use a smoothing base from Holo Taco. Because I don't mind the visible nail line I think will actually look good in this mani, but I don't want too much, you know? But yeah, I've had quite a few aquariums. And now a pond, and now an axolotl, and I get them all secondhand. I don't buy pets. Oh, to be draped over a log directly under a heat lamp, right? He's so happy. He's all pancaked out. He's living the good life. I feel a little bad for Erwin because he was in a 120-gallon terrarium, like a nice big one, but when I did this setup I wanted the double tanks and it wouldn't fit, so I actually downgraded him. He's now in a 60, but all he lost was height. And to be honest, with Erwin's personality, which is mostly bump on a log, it's fine. If he was a more active lizard, then I would not have downgraded him. But he is so chill. He does not like to move around, so it's fine. Because in case you didn't know, reptiles have personalities a little bit more than, say, like a fish. Because with fish, like, if you meet their needs, they're good. But like with a dog, you need to meet its needs and like cater to its personality. Reptiles are the same way. So different bearded dragons are going to have different personalities. And if they're more active, you might need to have a different setup where they can actually come out and interact with you. It depends on the lizard. He is 100% chill, doesn't really like to interact, and that's totally fine with me. We have our spaces, and he's good. Do axolotls do well with other axolotls, or are they like betta fish? They're like betta fish. They do get territorial. You can keep a male and female together, but then you will have babies. So, kind of depends. But yeah, axolotls in general should not be kept with other fish and should not be kept with each other. They're solo. You just replaced your reflective jelly manicure with another reflective jelly manicure. It's a jelly summer. I love it. Sad axolotl fact, there are more of them in pets in the wild at this point. Yes. I believe there's more tigers in Texas than there are in the wild as well. It's unfortunate. Yeah, axolotls luckily do really well as pets, and so the species won't go extinct, but the wild populations, yeah, the wild populations are not looking good, and it's mostly because of pollution. Because they are endemic to certain mountain springs and lakes in northern Mexico, and that's just a very small, they're not widely distributed. So it's easy to lose habitat when you don't have that much, unfortunately. But fortunately, we do get to at least keep them as pets, so we won't lose the whole species. And that means I take solace in that, because that means that maybe someday they can be reintroduced, right? Maybe someday we can get our act together, clean up the environment, and they can actually thrive again. We'll see. Look, guys, it's princess nails or soap nails or whatever else is trending on TikTok right now. Recession nails is all I hear when I see princess nails. Hello, Kadachi. We are talking about fish, and we're gonna paint a dead squid on my nails. Soap princess nails. I don't know if it was a vine or just a clip. Do y'all know what I'm talking about when I go, her sister was a witch? She wore a dress and came down in a bubble. That's what I think of with soap princess nails. You're gonna look at me and tell me that I'm wrong? I get the biggest kick out of that video. My husband doesn't get it. It's the same with banana bread at work, dude. Like, I die laughing every time I think of that clip. And my husband's just like, what is this? Hang on. You know what? This is my stream, and I want to watch those clips. Let me look up, her sister was a witch, bro. So y'all know what the heck I'm talking about. Pause the music. Let me look up, her sister was a Oops. Witch. I was like, why do I hear my own voice? Yeah, I fixed it. Okay. All right. I think, I don't know if this is the original or not, but hopefully.
Hold on. This is my favorite.
Can you hear it okay?
Her sister was a witch, right? And what was her sister? A princess. The Wicked Witch of the East, bro. I'm gonna stab him. You're gonna look at me and you're gonna tell me that I'm wrong? Am I wrong? It's my favorite. She wore a crown and she came down in a bubble, duh. I'm not fighting with you. Grow up, bro.
Wicked Witch of the East, bro. very passionate. So when I see Soap Princess Nails, she came down in a bubble. Grow up, bro. Why is he so mad? I'm crying. That's how much I love this clip. I'm crying. It's so funny. Oh my god. Anyway. Grow up, bro. And what was her sister? A princess. uh Rip Vine. I'm assuming that's a vine. Okay, we gotta get this nasty Manny underway. Wicked Witch of the East, bro. So first I'm going in with Cirque Colors Rust Jelly. Say what you will about Cirque. I love their funky jellies. Like, where else am I gonna get a rust colored nasty little jelly like this? You know, this might actually be too dark. Let me let this dry on the thumb, and then we'll kind of test it with camel on top. I always want to call this caramel, but there is no R. It is camel. Just to make sure it actually, because I want that hazy formaldehyde. I can smell. I can smell the squid in jar. By the way, if you're joining after I talked about this, this is what we're doing. This is Archie, the giant squid in the London Natural History Museum, and he's the giant squid in a jar. So yummy. Don't you just want to take a little drink of that Archie water? So yeah, we're this like hazy brown vibe is what I'm trying to achieve. Is he okay? He's great. He's living his best afterlife. Camelids are all American, even though they made their way to Asia and Africa. Yes, from South America, along with because camelids are your camels, obviously, but alpacas, llamas. What else is a camelid? It's good soup. Yeah, he's just hanging around. He's just chilling. Since 2004, chilling in his jar. But yeah, the Weird Mania Squad theme is at the museum, and I was like, you know what I love at a museum? I love me some dead things in jars. Ooh, okay, so I just did a coat of camel over rust, and you know what? It's way too dark. It's way too dark, so I think we're gonna kick out rust, and we're just gonna use camel. Or maybe a green, perhaps? Uno momento, por favor. Cappy, you're in the way. Hey. Ugh. He won't move. Just girly things, dead things in jars. You want to go to the Museum of Broken Relationships? Oh, what is that? What's on display? I have starfruit jelly, this nice like limey green. Or do you think jade jelly? I'm you know what? I want to go with the starfruit jelly. I think that's a nice nasty little combo. Go in the way, big boy. Back in my biology student days, there was a lot of dead things in jars. It was a life. You know, this tank, looking at Archie again, has this nice like silver box around it. I wonder if we should try and incorporate that. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. I think they have Dear John letters and other objects that were associated with a disastrous release. That's so sad. I would love to read about other people, especially like vintage tea. is the best. That's the goal, Steph. That's the goal. We getting nasty today. Sorry, I have also been rewatching a lot of Jenna Marble videos. And just been calling my dogs nasty boys. In honor of Cermet. But when will it grow? It's gonna be nasty. Yes, other people's drama, especially other people who aren't around anymore, because then you're 100% not hurting anybody. You know what I mean? Like there was a meme, I'm sure it came from Tumblr. Because that's, and with that, you gotta go to for now, but you'll be on the background. Okay, thanks, Steph. Appreciate you stopping by. There was this meme, and it was like medieval shade or something like that, and it was like two girls sitting in church, and one points at the stained glass image of Satan and goes, "He shall make a fine husband for thee," or something like that. I'm like, yes, give me medieval drama. Give me medieval shade. Online book community has some good tea. They are authors, so very creative. Yes. I've been trying to read. Give me medieval cats. Give me medieval animals. Why are the snails so big? Why are the rabbits jousting? Yes. Oh my god. I love was it an elephant or something? It had like a human face and then this just extremely awkward elephant trunk coming. It was the most uncomfortable thing to look at. I was like, ooh. Please make it stop. Why did you draw it like this? Medieval artist, why are you like this? Okay. Going in with a coat of camel. Oh, yes. This was the combo. That's nasty. Giant snails invaded medieval Europe. Yes. But why? I've watched a few videos on it and like the different like guesses, but no one really knows so far as I heard. Which just makes it so fun. So funny. Surely it was a meme, right? They did it for the lulz. It's giving jar fluids. You want to live in a world where artists don't know what animals look like and have to recreate? Yes. And you know men. Sorry for any men in the audience. You know they're terrible at describing things. They leave out so many details. So yeah, they came back from these crusades and stuff and were like, I saw this thing. It was wild, man. And the artist is like, give me more. And they're like, nah, no thanks. Had a really long, messed up face. Well, here you go. Okay. I gotta figure out how to draw a squid. I think for this, I'm gonna use a longer brush. So I've got this one from Hollow Taco. Just to get the base, like, shape down. And yeah, so I know I don't have a squid stamp. I have an octopus and a jellyfish, but neither of them I don't think I could tweak to make it look right. You know what I mean? So looking at Archie again, his head is very phallic. So I might do a little bit of artist interpretation and give him more, make the fins a little bit bigger so they look a little less fake Squid fan. If I could make my own stamping plates, we would solve this problem. Hello, Laurie. Thanks for coming in. I don't even know what we're looking at here. I think that might have been his eye at one point. Archie, you're falling apart, my bud. Okay, yeah. So we'll do his little head fins here, most of his head here with the eye, and then some tentacles coming off, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Just kidding, you knew all the Squid's original albums. I'm sure there's a band called the Squids out there. I feel like they're an obscure British punk band named the Squids. That just feels like that should exist. So probably I'll go back in and like outline a lot of these to get more detail, but not a bad start. little pink unknown blob art. Okay, so the hardest part of this mani is going to be lining up. Ooh. It doesn't have to be perfect. Archie's not perfect. He doesn't expect any of us to be perfect. Let me zoom in a little for you guys. If I can find the right camera. Desk cam, there you are. There we go. You figured the hardest part of this mani would making it not look like a weenus. Yeah, definitely. And I think it is gonna still come out very phallic, and that's part of the charm. Like my labial hearts for Valentine's Day. We celebrate all bodies. You might have to go buy some more LA colors after Linry's recent video. Yeah, no, she's turned us on to LA colors. I so rarely buy polish in person, but I am gonna look for them next time I go to... They're the ones at the dollar store, right? Or are they Walmart? But next time I go to either of those places, I'm just gonna take a little peek. Just see what we got. Need some more flesh color. Squid flesh color. You find them at Walmart? Okay. Ooh. It keeps pooling weird. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. We found them at both? Okay. Yeah, so next time I'm in either place, I'll just take a little quick look. Am I going to get the right number of tentacles? No. Because it's not about details today. It's about squish. It's about jar life. It's about deterioration vibes. So I'm just gonna get as many tentacles on here that feel right and you know, we'll call it there. So do not at me for accuracy. That's not what we're doing today. Yeah, looks like 4. 4 fit nicely. And maybe we'll have some random ones coming out. This weight you're having with the polish you got from PB is having me in a way. Oh, the ones from, what was the theme? Not Tropical Forest. We already did that. Oh, Vacation Destinations? Impression. Yes, Squid Impressionism. It's the idea of a squid. Okay, I'm gonna somewhat try to line these up. You got the, oh, the Sea of Stars polish. Yes, that one's gonna be gorgeous. I ended up getting 2 yellows. So, kind of a weird pick for me, but I love yellow polish. Unfortunately, my yellow and oranges drawer is almost full on my Helmer. So I need to either separate them out and consolidate 2 other drawers, which I don't even know how I'm going to do that. Or, ooh, sorry, got lost in the sauce painting tentacles here. Or get another Helmer, which I didn't watch Nicole's video yet, but later tonight I'm definitely going to check her out. She bought a fake Amazon Helmer, and I want to see how that looks. Because the Helmers have done fine, but it'd be good to know if there's more options, because they do seem to keep getting more and more expensive. Like everything, right? But hi, plants. How you doing? Okay. And some tentacle. Yeah, some tentacles on here. And then I'm gonna do the 2 longest tentacles with that, like, I don't even know if giant squids have these, but like the little paddle shaped ends, so we can get some suction cups on there. Sorry, I have to switch angles here. All right, what do we think of Archie's basic shape there? You have particle board fake Helmers. Particle board set of drawers here that I keep my stamping polish and my jelly polishes in, and it actually has held up fine, knock on wood. But you know, it served me well, so nothing against particle board ones. You're happy to be relaxing now and had a busy morning for a day off. Oh, I'm sorry. Day offs should be spent bed rotting, in my opinion. But I've been doing nothing but bed rotting since summer started, so I'm the wrong person to ask. Question to everyone. What happens to sugar scrub shipped in summer? Does all the sugar just melt into the oil? A good sugar shrub? A good sugar shrub. It might get kind of liquidy, but it should, like, once it's cooled off, it should, like, not stiffen up. That's the wrong, you know, coagulate again. But yeah, if it gets hot, yeah, it might separate a little bit, and you just kind of let it cool down. At least that's been my experience with the KB shimmer ones. They go back into shape after a while. All right, so there's our basic shape. Let me get my brush cleaned off, and then we can go in with some details. Question, should we give him an eye that looks alive? Or would that be too disturbing? Let's see. You really wanted the lime margarita, but it's very hot. Yeah, it should be fine. Let's see. You unfortunately can't bed rot for another 3 weeks. Kat needs to do her exercise. Oh, yeah. But after that, you might do some birthday bed rotting. Heck yes. Happy early birthday. I hope you get to bed rot to your heart's content. If that's what you want to do. Okay. So for this, I'm actually going to use the Starly Micro Point, which is the longer one. I'll have my Nano on standby just in case. Alrighty. Yeah, let me start with detailing, and then I'll go in with like the eye and stuff. Could make a milky white eye, yeah. Ooh. Trying to think how I would do that. That's a good idea. Alright, so for the details, I'm going to use the floor is guava. Again, no fill line on these holo tacos. As old as they are, and as long as I've had them in my collection, I do use them for nail art, but it seems to always be for like really like small nail art like this. So I have like no fill line on either of those. Can y'all see what I'm doing? I can barely see what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, too much paint on the brush. Let's do a little bit. Oh, this is stressful. So small. For a giant squid, it's very small. For the tentacles, I'm only gonna put the guava on one side. I think. That way, yeah. I like how that's looking. Archie. Archie. Baby. Okay. Something, there's a hair or string, who knows? Get it off. Am I still on camera? Okay. I know I'm not. I know my head's over here, but as long as the paintbrush is still on camera, I think we're doing okay. Okay, I'm loving how this is coming out. Yeah? Is that bringing him to life a little bit more? Thanks for the Her sister was a witch. And what was she? A princess. A wicked witch of the east, bro. Grow up, bro. It kills me every time. Oh my god. Remember, was it? Maybe it's still a trend. I love it. I don't know why. It's so funny to me. People take those videos, you know, just somebody screaming random things, and makes it into the beaded bracelets with the letters, and it's just a super long acronym of that video. Do you know what I'm talking about? The banana bread at work one is my favorite. Do we need another video break? Do I need to introduce y'all so you know what the heck I'm talking about? If the search results are indicator it's still popular, good. Good. It should be. Those videos bring me joy. They bring me so much joy. The reenactment, especially, oh my Lord above, the Harry Potter ones where they were like the you know, the chess scene, when I make my move, you take the queen. Ron, no! Like people would like do dances to it. I have such a stupid sense of humor that gets me every time. Oh no. Oh no, I'm crying. Just thinking about these stupid videos. Okay, you know what? We're taking a video break. I need to share these things with you. Warning for my channel, the banana bread at work video has lots of cursing in it, but whatever, man. We're on summer vacation. Kids ain't gonna tell on me. Banana bread at work bracelet? Yeah. Google, you know. Google knows what I want. Google gets me. Okay, let me pause the music. Sorry, I'm gonna subject you guys. If you don't like cursing, grow up, bro. I need to make those sound redeems. After chat. After chat. That's what we're here for. We're here for chat. After stream, I'm gonna add some banana bread at work and grow up, bro. What is this? Okay, give me sound. Give me all the sound.
Dude, I got some fucking banana bread at work today, dude.
Turn up my volume.
Hell yeah. My mom told me if I wait for things, like, good things will happen to me, dude. And fucking I waited for some things and I got some banana bread at work today, dude. Hell yeah. So it just goes to show that waiting for things is, like, worth it. But there's a lot of bad things in this world, dude. Like fucking skunks,
dude.
Hell no.
It's very quiet.
Your eye?
It gets very loud, but I will turn it up a little bit more here. He gets very passionate.
But it's still fucking itchy, dude. Hell no. The fucking Cubs, dude. Hell no. Like getting paid not a lot of money, dude, for fucking working. Hell no. But banana bread at fucking work, dude! Hell yeah! Hell yeah, bro! Hell yeah! Banana bread, bro! At hell fucking work, dude! Hell yeah!
So yeah, I really want this bracelet. At this point, it's a necklace. Do they show how long it got? Oh my god. I need this. I need this. Could you guys hear it okay at the end there? I'm sorry, it was a little quiet. I'm crying. I'm crying every time that stupid banana bread video. Like getting paid not a lot of money for working? Hell no. banana bread at work. Oh, I say the beginning all the time, and it drives my husband crazy. I'll be like, my mom told me if you wait for things, good things will happen. Okay, one more, if I can find it. Uh, is the dance, I don't even know how to search this. Um, what is that scene called? I guess Harry Potter chess scene dance. I'm gonna see if maybe. Okay, this isn't the one I remember watching, but they're all fantastic. I know how to search memes. All right, let me turn up my volume a little bit more so you guys can appreciate the stupidity of the internet and how much I love it. Last one, I promise.
Queen will take me. Then you're free to check the king. No. Ron, no! What is it? He's going to sacrifice himself. No, you can't!
Why is it so good?
I want to stop the get that stone or not. It's you that has to go on. I know it.
Oh my god.
Not me. Not
Not
Hermione.
Hermione. You. When she flips on her back and kicks her feet in the air. Ron, no! Why is that so funny? Oh my god. Okay. Whew. Turning my volume back down. Oh my god, I can't breathe. Ron, no! So stupid. Oh, it's so stupid. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me know if the music's too loud or anything. Oh, I gotta dry my eyes. You like the Jenna Marbles meme review where they yes meme review. Those were some of my favorites. Those are some of my absolute favorite Jenna videos. The horror edits of her dressing up as her chair. Jenna, my queen, I miss you. I had a dream. I met Jenna. I met her in the wild or whatever. You know what I mean? I saw her and I was like, oh, I've been a fan since the How to Trick People into Thinking You're Good Looking days. Like, oh my god. And in my dream, she was super nice. It was a wonderful dream. Long live the queen. May she live in peace and harmony with her dogs. Oh, okay. I gotta stop crying and finish this squid. Oh man, probably 8 years ago watching Jenna and Colette and not even knowing the future. I know, just, we had no idea. We had no idea how good we had it. She put marbles in the hot air balloon. Oh my god. Nasty boy. I know that's Kermit, but oh my gosh. The good old days. Actually, I had no crying in nail art. I know. Dry your eyes. Keep going. I had a dream about Linry. Awkwardly enough. I don't think I dream about, like, I don't remember my dreams that often, but when I do, they're always weird. But no, I had a dream in some, like, alternate social media world where you could see, it made sense in the dream, like, where you could see other people's, like, draft videos or something. Anyway, I accidentally posted one of Linry's videos early or something like that, and Dream Linry was so mad at me. She was so mad at me that I felt the need to message real life Linry and apologize. It was very vivid. And I was very upset. I would be such a good boyfriend. Because when my girlfriend would dream about me cheating on her, I would buy her flowers and take her out and apologize profusely. Because, yeah, I know that the dream wasn't real, but the emotions were. Okay? The emotions were. So, again, I apologize. You don't remember your dreams either? Yeah, I'm glad I don't remember most of my dreams. Because, to be honest, I mostly have nightmares. Like, the Linry one is funny, but it was still, like, it still was upsetting. The worst are like realistic nightmares, especially about work. I used to have nightmares about work all the time. Now that I work from home, I don't get those anymore. Maybe I was in a traumatic situation and didn't realize it. Real Finny, is it responsible for dream Finny? Yeah, but I still want to make sure everybody feels okay. See, Lenry's still mad at me. Dreams have real effects, you know? But yeah. I would be a boyfriend who would apologize for when I dream cheat on my girlfriend. Because I have a heart. And I know how to treat a lady. But alas, I was born a lady. And now I have to deal with the consequences. Okay. I think we're ready for some suction cups. Work nightmares are the worst. Like, oh my god, I was there all day. Why are you haunting me in my sleep? I'd rather be like chased by a monster, you know what I mean? Or like some crazy dream things rather than like realistic I messed up at work dreams. Ugh. All right, for our suction cups, I had this idea. I just need to find the right sized dotting tool. I actually think this one might work. And maybe this one. So what I'm thinking is I'll dot some of the thank you, Holly. I appreciate that. I'll dot some of the guava and then dot it again to make a ring, hopefully. We'll see if that works. When you worked with infants, you used to have nightmares of parents taking home the wrong baby. Oh god. That'd be on the parents. You should know what your baby looks like, smells like, sounds like. You made it. But yeah, no, that would be horrifying. The worst is when you work a shift, dream about work, and then have to go back. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like you never left, and then you have all those bad feelings. It's like, no, let me out. Yeah. But luckily, I have not had any of those since I quit my in-person job. So hopefully I'm done with work nightmares. Let me see if this concept works. So I dot again. Nope, that didn't work. So maybe dot again. I can always, you know what? I can always go back in with a smaller dotting tool and the peach. So it'll be fine. Yeah, normal daydreams. It's like, give me something exciting. Let me meet Jenna Marbles. I don't want to dream about my normal day. I need a smaller dotting tool, I think. We have to go smaller. We have to get even tinier. Let's try this one. Can y'all see what I'm doing? I can barely see what I'm doing. You know what? That'll do. Ooh, I am barely touching my nail. It's one of those details where I might muddy it up too much. Oops. Let's see. I think that's okay. I think that's the best I'm gonna get out of that, to be honest. Yeah, let me out. Let me out. This is not a dance. I'm dying in a vat in the garage. And that would also be a good sound alert. Which did y'all know those are there? Because I feel like they don't get used enough. I have so many funny sound alerts. Go down if you're on Twitch. Sorry, YouTube. If you're on Twitch, go down to where the little polish bottle is. And those are your reward points for watching. They don't cost any money. And just spam them. I love them. I added them for a reason. I want to hear whatever you have to say. My YouTube people. Yeah, there you go. My YouTube people, someday I'll figure out how to put it on YouTube. I think maybe I have to be monetized first. I don't actually know. Am I doing X's for eye? Okay, the X's for eyes is actually really cute. I was gonna go realistic, but I actually really like that idea. So talks amongst yourselves, debate, and we'll see which one wins. Do I try to do a, because this is where I was gonna put it, right there. Do I just do 2 X's? Or do I do a semi-realistic eye?
It's a lot of fun. There, take off the excess.
Yeah. X's would be comical and make it weirder. I do like that. We really sell the dead squid in a jar image I'm going for. And frankly, it'll be easier. What? Focus. Focus. How's that looking? Pretty happy with that. All right, so that actually weirdly worked out. I just pushed a little harder with the dotting tool, and it made a little suction cup. Okay, he's coming along. He's coming along. Thank you, Jadoob, for the sound alerts. It brings me joy. Let's see. Grab some black polish. Tentacle hack. Just push a little too hard, yeah. It'll eat into your base color a little bit, but that's fine. Okay. Oh my god, these Starly brushes are amazing. Look what I just pulled off. Dude. Starly. It's too good. And that's not even the smallest brush. This is the micro point, not even the nano point. Oh, Archie! Archie! Okay. I love it. He's looking so good. I'm thinking, obviously I want to do one more coat of camel, really give him that murky, right? I'm so proud of these little X eyes. They came out really Good. And these little tentacles. Oh my gosh. Archie, you're too cute. But yeah, I want to give one more coat of camel, and then I'll let you guys help me decide if it's a too much jean moment or if it's not enough about adding the silver lines on the top and bottom to make him look like he's in his tank. I think the silver lines would bring it together a little bit more, but maybe it'll be too much. Okay. Okay, I will say one more thing. The 100% acetone really cleans the brushes a lot better. This is a little bit annoying. Gotta go back a lot more than I would have to with 100% acetone, but right? That brush still looks dirty to me. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? I feel like they're still polishing it. But I don't see anything coming off on the paper towel. What the heck? Come here. Come here. There we go. I guess it's clean. Okay. Let me oil it. Because unlike all my other nail art brushes, I actually try with my Starly ones. Oops. He's good. Okay. Alright, because I am a coward and a thief, I will start with smudge-free top coat. Okay. I'm gonna go to my be right back screen while I grab silver, because I have a feeling I'm gonna want to put the silver lines around. So, be right back. Thank you, Holly. Thank you for recognizing the value of smudge-free top coat. Perfect timing, cappuccino, while we're waiting for this to dry. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, big yawn. Big yawn from a little guy. Oh, he's just a little guy. Oh. Cappuccino. Have I don't know if I've told you guys. We might. Oh, that was a big yawn. Yes, so cute. Why is my dog named Cappuccino? We found him outside of a Starbucks. Oh, Kadachi gives me a cookie. Come here, say thank you. Good boy. Oh, good boy. Where's your brother? Right? Come get a cookie, baby. Come get a cookie. Yeah, good boy. Oh, I love you so much. I'm gonna give you a bonus cookie. Yeah. Bonus cookie. Hi, old man. Hi, sweet old guy. You don't gamble like that. Same. I just worked so hard on this squid. I'm not gonna gamble. Hi, baby. You showing off your jacket? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, little boy. Little boy. Raver's very happy. He got his little medical device removed. He still has to wear the jacket because of the stitches, but he's doing pretty good. Come show me a pretty face. Oh, good boy. Yeah, this is my handsome man. My sweet old guy. Oh. I love him so much, you guys. It's gonna be real hard when he goes, but I love him to death, so I'm gonna give him everything I got. Yeah, I'm gonna give you everything I got. My babies. I love my babies. I grabbed Holo Taco's World First because I think that'll be perfect for the sides of the tank. And we should be, yeah, we're dry enough to do one more. Tanatin handsome. He's so handsome. Cute. One more coat of camel. Just to really sell this murky water vibe. It's not even water. It's alcohol or formaldehyde. Something. Ew. I was hoping that these pink colors would play not well with the camel. Yes, that is turning out exactly how I wanted. Make it nasty. Make it so nasty. I love it. Oh, I think we, oh, that's why you guys don't have sound redeems. You spend all the points on treats. That makes sense now. Actually, I should make everything cheaper. That makes a lot more sense. Oh, that's exactly what I was hoping for. Nice and nasty. I should clean up my cuticle there. Archie. Stuff it in your face. That is the perfect sound redeem for that moment. It's nasty. Don't put it in your mouth. Okay, I guess this piece of polish is going to live on my cuticle forever because it's not coming off. Dead squid in a jar. You couldn't hear the sound redeem? Oh no. Have alerts? Huh. Hang on, let me play around. Nope, that's... What about now? Did you hear it that time? Weird. Oh, okay. Maybe... No offense. I hope it's on your end. I hope mine isn't messing up. Because audio stuff, I don't know how to fix it. Oh yeah, we are getting a Cappy back. What a beautiful back. Goodbye. That's it. That's all we get. Apparently. What are you doing, baby? Yeah? You like sitting just outside of the camera? Yeah? I know, I love... Both of my dogs have these big, beautiful, floofy tails. They're both Australian Shepherd mixes. Cappy is mostly Australian Shepherd. Raver is mostly Australian Cattle Dog. Neither of them have ever been to Australia, but that's where they hail from. Okay, last thing should be, yeah, tacky, but we can paint over tacky. Last thing will be the edges of the tank, which, where did that... I'm gonna use that hollow taco brush again. And world's first. I probably could just use the bottle brush, but I scared. You're sure they run the Outback in their dreams? Yes. Speaking of the Outback, number one, Australia is in my top 3 places that I want to see before I kick the bucket. Absolutely fascinated with Australia. They're Australian Americans, exactly. Lately, I've been really digging this guy on TikTok. It's gonna take me too long to look up his name, but maybe I'll post in the Discord under the music tag later. But he mixes didgeridoo with EDM, and it sounds so good. It makes me want to go like racing in the Outback, like car racing. I'm like, hell yeah. Jadoob, I want to see as much of it as I can. So definitely the center, the Outback. I'm okay with I'll handle the spiders. I know there's lots of dangerous animals. I want to see them. But I'd also love to see like the northeastern side with all the rainforests and stuff. Like, yeah, I just want to go on a continent tour if possible. I think that would be amazing. But yeah, if I have any Australians in the chat, be my friend. I'm not, I am scared, but like I'm not too scared of your spiders. Like I can handle it. Famous last words, right? Oh, I kind of went close to the edge here, so I just do the very edge of the nail. This is where all my cuticle cleanup is gonna be, is at the tops. Yeah, I think, yeah, that just adds a little bit, just gives it that jar vibe. Now, should I do the side here or just kind of like leave it up to interpretation that the tank goes on? You lived in Melbourne for 6 months as a teen exchange student and need to go back someday. That's amazing. I wish I did some sort of exchange or study abroad. That's something I wish I could go back and do. Yeah, you think add the side? Hi, Raver. Hi, Raver. Give me this. Should we fully box Archie in? Yeah, there we go. Okay. I actually had an Australian pen pal when I was in high school named Patrick, and it was so much fun talking with him. We still follow each other on Instagram, but we don't actively talk anymore. You know, adulthood, lives. That's okay. He's married, making babies, doing his thing. And I'm putting a dead squid in a box. Your favorite person is Australian? They make good people over there, I think. I don't know. I've never met a bad Australian, but I haven't met that many Australians. But I feel like there's a kinship between Texans and Australians. Like, I feel like we get each other a little bit. My favorite Western movie is set in Australia. Funny enough. I overlapped the tentacles a little bit on the pinky, but I think that's okay. There we go. We put Archie in a box. Nobody puts dead squid in a box. And if you can beat things into working for me, I will be over there permanently with her hopefully soon. I hope so. I hope so. Beat them. Eat them up. Beat them up. Go fight, win. Get yourself to Australia. Disgusting. Well done. That's what I was going for. If this ain't Weird Manny Squad material, I don't know what is. Let me turn my focus off. My autofocus, rather. Yeah, that's pretty great. I'm very happy with that. So I'm going to clean up my cuticles, top coat this, and then run outside while there's still a little bit of sun to take pictures. But you should see this posted on my Instagram in the somewhat near future for Weird Manny Squad. I'm happy. I'm so happy with how he came out. I don't know what I'm going to do with my thumb. This was just a test swatch, so probably I'll peel that off and just do something else. But yes, Archie. So I don't think I talked about this, but I was going between a couple ideas. Because if you don't know, so bad. That was perfect. Perfect Shadoop. My other idea for this, because if you don't know, museums have a lot of specimens. My earbud just came out. A lot of specimens in the back for like research purposes and stuff. And so they'll have a lot of repeating specimens, you know what I mean? And I remember showing my kids some videos. We were talking about evolution and stuff, and this museum curator just pulled out just a drawer full of dead rats, just like hundreds of and all the kids every year were like, ooh. And I'm like, well, you need a lot of samples, like. So I was debating between Archie and a drawer of dead rats, but I'm glad I went with Archie. I feel like he translates better to nail art anyway. But just so you know who the other contenders were, in case you were wondering. Be on the lookout. I might stream randomly. I have yet to start my swatch stick project. Heaven help me on that one. So yeah, just be on the lookout for potentially random streams at random times. But yeah, thanks so much for joining me, guys. I appreciate ya. I'm gonna go take nail pics, feed the critters. Toothless is owed a worm. Oh, and Raver's still on camera, actually. Here's his little head. But thanks so much for joining, and I'll see you guys next time. Where are you? There you are. Y'all have a good night. Bye. Oh wait, Lori, speaking of specimens in jars and museums, tell me before we go. Of course, thank you. Oh, Toothless is my specimen in a jar. Yes. Yes, he is. Bye, y'all.